Hello and welcome back to my channel, Thrifty Day. My name is Leah. I'm the creator behind Thrifty Day. Today's episode is going to be a journal with me. I love journal with me episodes because I love sharing my process with you because it's very fluid, it's very simple. I like to keep things very easy. It's always important to keep my journal accessible and simple. That way it's something I always go back to. The theme today is prom dress shopping. Yes, it is that time of year again. So let's get into the layout. So I can't even believe it. I started this journal in January and now we are almost mid-April and it is almost full. I have loved working in this journal. I'm going to make my next personal journal the same size. I have already started it. And as soon as it's complete, I will be sure to share it with you. So I'm going to use this layout right here, these two pages rather. This is my ephemera. It's my receipt from shopping. There's some photos of Abby. And we also saw the solar eclipse. So today was solar eclipse day. Well, the day I filmed this was solar eclipse day. I also have some random pages that have been in my ephemera box for a while. So I just want to use them. And I also have a printout of some paper doll dresses. And they're like little girl dresses, but I still think that they'd be really cute for this layout. And I just want to start using supplies that have sort of been sitting in my ephemera box for a while. So this page is so beautiful. It's just a vintage book page that I've loved and I just keep in my little box next to my desk. It has nothing to do with prom dress shopping, but it's pretty. So I feel like that was enough for me to want to use it. If you are new to the junk journal world, this is a wonderful tip. You don't have to be matchy-matchy. I think that is the beauty of junk journaling. I'm sure I could have really worked and searched and tried to source something that was maybe a little more prom dress themed. But I had these little vintage pages sitting in the little caddy next to my desk for so long, it was just time to use them. So even though I'm not completely thematic in my sort of layout here, I'm still really happy with how it came out, especially because I'm using supplies that I've had for a really long time, and now they get to live forever in my journal. So if you are a beginner, just remember that there doesn't have to be specific rules or guidelines. You can just do what feels right, what feels authentic, and just work with what you have. So I kind of wanted to elongate this page, but I don't want to cut that really cute little image of that boy out. So I'm going to keep the page short and I'll just add other things to elongate the page. Of course, I just use my ruler to cut because I can't cut a straight line with scissors anyway. I'm going to use this pretty washi tape right down the center, and that is just to hold the two pages together. That way they don't lift over time and it looks pretty, adds a little bit of color. So we went shopping in downtown LA. We're from Southern California. We went shopping in the fashion district and it was such a fun experience. Abby found a beautiful dress and these dresses are heavy. They are really beautiful, really high quality. We were surprised at how heavy they were because Abby has always gotten her prom dresses and formal dresses for school at like the mall, you know? And so when we went to the fashion district, wow, we were not expecting these incredibly beautiful like Miss America dresses. It was such a fun experience and the stores were huge. There were just literally thousands of dresses, anything you can imagine. And the staff was so helpful and kind, which made it really special. And so Abby found her dress. She said yes to the prom dress. And they even tell you that, like, when Abby picked her dress, they were like, that's it, that's it. Are you saying yes to the prom dress? So it was really a lovely experience. And this is her very last formal, actually. So unless she needs a formal for college, this is it. I'm so sad, but at least we did it once. And it was an experience that we got to share together. And it made me really happy. I know that these little girl dresses don't exactly fit the prom aesthetic, but they're cute and they do sort of make me think of Abby. She used to love wearing little vintage dresses when she was younger. So you all know me. I don't love fussy cutting. I don't even like the word. Why does it bother me so much? I don't know. Raise your hand if you like fussy cutting. And then also tell me people who are good at fussy cutting because I'm not. I got a comment, I think on TikTok, somebody said, why are you using big scissors? It makes me laugh or something. And I don't think they were being mean, by the way. I think they were just chuckling because probably they know how to do it the right way. But do you use little scissors? To me, I feel like that would hurt. Anyway, fussy cutters, tell me below. I would love to hear the strategy behind doing correct fussy cutting, because I know I don't do it right, so it's okay. I'm not offended. I would love to hear how to do it correctly, though. So I just decided to add some stickers in those dresses just all over the page. This is a very sort of hodgepodge page. I just really wanted to sit down and be creative. You know, sometimes you get that itch to just create. I've also had these rose stickers. They're like floral carnation mums, roses. And I've had them forever, so I wanted to use these too. And Suzanne, you were at my meetup and we talked about stickers like this. I thought of you the whole time I was putting these stickers on this page. I just had to let you know that, so shout out to Suzanne. I do think they add a fun little vintage element to the page too. I don't know, it looks a little cluttered, but I'm totally okay with that. So if you are enjoying this Journal With Me episode, would you be so kind as to hit the like button? That would mean so much to me. I have been so excited to grow this YouTube channel, especially over the past year, and it's been really fun to connect with all of you. I do my best to respond to comments because that is such an important part of community building. So thank you if you comment, especially if it is something kind. And thank you so much for watching. Also, if you are new, be sure to say hi because I would love to introduce myself so that we can continue to connect here on YouTube. Also, I don't remember the shop name. If I can find it, I will link it down below. But I got these on Etsy. I'm sure if you type in paper doll dresses, they will come up if you just type that into the search bar on Etsy. They're super cute. And I've used them for many years now. I just think they're really sweet. I'm just using a glue stick to put them onto the page. It probably would have been smarter to print them on sticker paper. I think that would have been easier, but I didn't think to do that. And I think I printed these out probably last year. So I just wanted to use them at this point. I was happy to just get them on a layout page, to be honest. These were some labels that I had received from Your Creative Studio, and I wanted to kind of get them into my journal. So I just picked, I actually think I only end up using one, and I just put it right down at the bottom of the page. Like I said, this is a really simple layout. The most I'm going to do next is add my journaling, and I pretty much just journal all over the pages. I also go ahead and add some washi tape to those stickers. It's totally just for looks because the photos I print on my little Kodak zinc printer and they're already stickers. So it's totally unnecessary, but I do think it adds a really pretty little pop of color and just adds another little layer to the layout. I'm sure you can see over there in the corner, it's like this odd little gap where there's no paper. So I had this trim that Jasmine sent to me. Thank you so much, Jasmine. And so I decided just to cut a little bit and add it to the bottom in like a ruffle style using my stapler. That way it just sort of extends the page and fills in that gap. So has anyone else been prom dress shopping? I feel like we got a little bit of a late start, but I also feel like my daughter's prom is super late for some reason. I feel like I've been seeing prom posts and my daughter's prom isn't for like another 2 weeks. More maybe? Anyway, so raise your hand if you are prom dress shopping with any of your children. Another question I get asked often is how on earth do you journal using written journaling in this type of journal? And I'm just going to show you. I journal everywhere. I journal wherever there's free space. I journal on labels. Sometimes I will add hidden journaling like in a pocket where I can just write all over stationery and then tuck it away. Sometimes I will put it on the back of photos or on the back of postcards. But in today's layout, all I did was journal wherever I saw a space. I actually forgot, this is a couple hours later. I thought I was done with the YouTube, and then I remembered that I forgot to put my solar eclipse glasses on there. So I just stapled them right to the corner. It was a total afterthought, but I still like the way it looks. So this is my finished layout. It's a little bit cluttered. It's a little bit chaotic. But if you know me, that's definitely my vibe and very authentic to who I am. So be sure to let me know if you enjoyed this video in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And be sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. And if you want exclusive content, head over to my Patreon. Thanks for watching, everyone.